Hello once again, how y'all doing? It's time for another Quarantine Corner with Chris. I am your host, Don Julio. Yeah, no, y'all know I'm fucking Chris by now, so I don't even know why I keep saying I'm your host, Chris. But anyways, welcome to tonight's episode, The Tiger King. Yeah, everyone knew that I was going to at some point finally do this, and here I am. I finally watched Tiger King, and I'm going to weigh in on The Tiger King with some colorful comments, commentary, etc., etc. And yes, I know I say etc., etc. a lot. Whatever. I'll try to get away from that. But at any rate, here we go. The Tiger King episode that everyone's been waiting for. So, I finally watched The Tiger King on Netflix. And holy fucking shit, you cannot make something that good up. You literally cannot be a writer of fiction and come up with something better than the actual story of The Tiger King. It's crazy. It's insane. Every time you think you have something pegged, you're like, wow, this is crazy. Okay, I finally understand it. Wham! They hit you with some more shit. And it is fucking crazy. Fucking Joe Exotic. Oh my good gosh, what a character. Through my life, and not through my life, but through these last few years since I've been out of the military, I've had a lot of friends tell me, because I do actual acting as well. I'm a thespian, if you were. I act, blah, 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 and I've had several people tell me, you're a character, man. You are a cartoon character. People can't paint you as the type of character you actually are. And I did. I thought I was a character. Then I watched The Tiger King with Joe Exotic, and I said, holy shit, this guy's more a character than I can ever aspire to be. The whole series is just batshit crazy. And I mean, unbelievably batshit crazy. So what I'm going to do right now is give you kind of a review and kind of my comments on The Tiger King. The first thing I got to say is, holy cow. Johnny Depp, if you're watching this, you wouldn't be because you're Johnny Depp and I'm some little pissant with a fucking YouTube show that doesn't have a ton of subscribers, etc., etc. But god damn it, Johnny Depp, if you're watching this, and even if you aren't, if you're Johnny Depp right now, and you are not standing in line to play Joe Exotic, what are you doing? I mean, we're talking Johnny Depp here. Played every crazy, out there, outlandish character that there's ever been. Has already, well, we already know that he's able to grow a mustache somewhat in the sorts of Joe Exotic anyways. Johnny Depp should be playing Joe Exotic in everything that ever comes out from now on. All you gotta do, throw a mullet on the dude, and he is Joe Exotic. He's out there, he's crazy, he's out of control, he's Johnny Depp, and that is exactly what Joe Exotic is. He's out there crazy, out of control, the whole nine. So, that's what I want to see. I want to see Johnny Depp playing Joe Exotic in everything that comes from this point forward out of The Tiger King. Anyways, so that was the first thing I wanted to say, is that Johnny Depp, by all means, should be playing Joe Exotic and everything from now on. Now, moving on from that, again, what a series. What phenomenal story that you're watching when you're watching The Tiger King. I mean, you basically got Calvin Hobbes growing up. You've all seen that meme, and it really is kind of true. You've got a guy who loves cats. He's gay. He's flamboyant. He is an entertainer. He's out there. He is everything that there is to be in the world of entertainment. And good for him. Holy cow, good for him. Joe Exotic, fantastic. Now, let me move on from that and say, Carol Baskins, folks. Carol fucking Baskins. Again, I know she's not, but I hope Carol Baskins is out there and watching this episode of my show right now. Please do whatever you have to do. Share, like, whatever. Comment my video on her page because, good God, I would love to talk to Carol Baskins because she is the epitome of batshit crazy. We all know she killed her husband. We all know it. Joe Exotic went after it with a fervor, but we all know that she killed her husband. We all know she's crazy. And what really, really gets to me at the bottom of Carol Baskins is, Carol Baskins, you are literally lobbying against the exact same thing that you are doing at your property, Big Cat Rescue. I did my homework. After I watched the show, I'm like, let me find out what's going on. Did my homework, looked at the number of cats she has, looked at the way they're being treated, the cages that they're being kept in, the property that she has down there in Florida, and it's like, yeah, no, Carol Baskins, you're lobbying against people that have actually got much better living conditions for their cats than you do. So what in the fuck are you actually, what in the actual fuck are you doing? You fucking retard. And how, well, I mean, you all know how she's doing it. She's doing it off the millions from the husband that she fed to the damn cats to begin with. But what in the hell are you doing? What in the hell are you thinking? Carol Baskins, the uber bitch. The uber bitch. The bitch meister, if you were. This bitch is out of control, crazy. God, words can't even explain. This bitch is off her fucking rocker. She is out there trying to destroy people that are doing pretty much the exact same thing that she's doing at Big Cat Rescue. The only difference is, and you've probably seen this in the show if you've actually seen the show, she's doing it with volunteers by brainwashing people into thinking that she's doing the right thing. It's like, what in the hell? So, anyways, all that aside, I finally watched it. I thought for a long time, I'm watching all these memes and all these Facebook posts. I'm like, there's no way that this show is that good. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is that good. The Tiger King is a phenomenal piece of filmography, storytelling. Still not sure where they got all the footage from, since multiple times in the footage they talk about how footage got burned. Jesus, do I wish I could see all the footage that got burned. If what they put on TV is just the shit that didn't make it, who knows what could have actually been on that lost footage that is gone that we'll never see. But now, here we go. I'm going to weigh in on a little bit of everything right here, my own opinion, and that's alright. If you don't agree with my opinion, fuck off. I don't care. But I do believe in animal rights to a certain point. I guess the thing to say would be that, yes, wild animals should not be caged in the end of the day. But a lot of these places that have wild animals caged, not saying that Joe Exotic or Doc Antle or any of them are actually right, but a lot of these animals caged are very well provided by their caretakers. And there's not much other life for them to go to, like Carol fucking Baskins would have you believe. Oh yeah, they can come here so they can live out their life in happiness. Now fuck you. No caged big cat is living a life of full happiness. They're not out there doing what their instincts tell them to do. But they're once they're born into that is what they are. So, that is what it is. Yes, big exotic animals should not be caged, should not be owned. And that's not to say that I wouldn't love to have a tiger cub in my home, but it's not actually the right thing to do. So anyways, that's kind of my stance on the whole animal rights activist end of it. At the same time, watching the series, I am watching the love just pouring from Doc Antle and Joe Exotic and some of the other guests that are on the show. And they love their animals. They're taking care of them the best way they know they can. And that should not be discouraged. Like Carol fucking Baskins would have you believe, that should not be discouraged. Anyone that is taking care of wild animals that have been put in a position where they can't be wild anymore, no one should be shunned for that. It's like that the very idea that, oh, shame on you for taking care of exotic animals is pretty much the same as saying shame on all the zoos for being zoos. I mean, the whole time I was watching it, my mind was blown. It's like, the fuck is going on here? I mean, not just Carol fucking Baskins, but everywhere I watch across the board, the whole thing is so fucking crazy, so goddamn out there, it's just insane. Spoiler alert, by the way, because I'm probably ruining a lot of parts of the show for anyone that hasn't seen it.